In a time long after the creation of the first man, Adam and his son Seth, humanity was in its early stages, learning and growing, yet often swaying from the path set by Allah. Among them was a man of exemplary character and profound wisdom, Prophet Idris, known as Enoch in the biblical tradition. Cherished by Allah, Idris was a beacon of truth and righteousness, with a mission to guide his people back to the path of faith. Allah mentions Idris in the Quran in Surah Maryam 19:56-57. And mention in the book Idris, indeed, he was a man of truth and a prophet, and we raised him to a high station. This high station would become part of the legacy Idris left behind, a legacy of knowledge, devotion, and unsurpassed integrity. Idris was born in a time when people had begun diverting from the teachings of Allah. Idol worship and injustice began to take root in society. But Idris, through his gentle demeanor and wise words, stood firm against these emerging tides. He called upon his people to turn back to the worship of Allah alone, to cast aside their idols and to treat each other with fairness and justice. One of the remarkable gifts Idris brought to humanity was the art of writing. Until then, knowledge was passed down orally. But Idris, with divine inspiration, taught his people the skills of writing. This newfound ability allowed wisdom to be recorded and shared like never before, ensuring that the teachings of Allah and the lessons of life were preserved for future generations. Idris was not only a teacher of faith, he was also gifted in the sciences. He was the first to study the stars and the skies, introducing his people to the wonders of astronomy. Through his teachings, people learned about the universe's order, which inspired awe and reverence towards Allah's creation. His knowledge extended to mathematics, where he helped his people understand numbers and calculations, building the foundations of the cradle of civilization yet to come. As always, those who bring change often face opposition. Despite his efforts to bring people back to righteousness, there were those who resisted, many clinging to their old ways out of ignorance or pride. Yet Idris persevered, embodying patience and resilience. He never wavered, trusting in Allah's guidance and support. This persistence in the face of adversity is a reminder to us all, as mentioned in the Quran in Surah Al-Anbiya 21:85-86. And mention Ishmael and Idris and Dhul Kifl, all were of the patient, and we admitted them into our mercy. Indeed, they were of the righteous. The most beautiful aspect of Prophet Idris's life was Allah's recognition of his unwavering faith and dedication. Idris was not merely an ordinary man. He was a prophet chosen by Allah to bring wisdom and truth to his people. His special connection with the divine culminated in a unique honor. Allah elevated Idris to a high station, a phrase that has puzzled and fascinated scholars through the ages. Some interpret this honor as a form of spiritual ascension, while others suggest that Idris was raised to the heavens before experiencing a natural death. What remains clear, however, is that this elevation signifies the immense pleasure Allah found in Idris's dedication and righteousness. Prophet Idris's story is one of faith, perseverance, and the extraordinary rewards that come from sincere devotion to Allah. Although many details of his life are not fully elaborated in the Quran, his legacy endures as a role model for the faithful. As we wrap up this journey into the life of Idris, let us remember the importance of knowledge, patience, and truthfulness, for these are the keys that unlock divine favor. Tune in next time for episode 6 of our Quranic Stories series, and if this story inspired you, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Better Muslims. Let's spread the knowledge and wisdom of these timeless stories to inspire and uplift our everyday lives. May we all strive to follow in the footsteps of Prophet Idris, seeking closeness to Allah in all that we do.